He had food in front of him, but staying could cost him everything. In the remote forests of the Russian Far East, where mountains stretch for miles, and winter lingers longer than most places on Earth, one of the rarest big cats alive faces a quiet decision. An adult Amur leopard moves carefully through the snow. Fewer than 130 remain in the wild. Every step he takes matters. It's early spring, but spring here doesn't mean warmth. The wind still cuts through the trees. Ice clings to shaded slopes, and prey is harder to find. To survive, this leopard patrols a territory that can span nearly 100 square miles. Days can pass without a successful hunt. Today, though, he's found something valuable. A partially frozen carcass, hidden near the edge of the forest. He lowers his head, takes a careful bite, then another. But his body remains tense. The Amur leopard survives in one of the harshest climates any big cat calls home. Winter temperatures can plunge far below zero. Snow can blanket the land for months. And every calorie matters. Unlike leopards in warmer regions, this subspecies is built for the cold. Its coat grows thick and pale in winter. Its paws are broader, helping it move across snow. Its long tail provides balance on icy terrain. But adaptation does not mean comfort. Each day is a calculation. Energy spent hunting. Energy gained from food. Risk weighed against reward. Crows gather above him now, calling loudly. Their sharp cries echo across the valley. Crows often signal opportunity in the wild. But they also create noise. And noise carries. This region is not his alone. It is also home to the powerful Siberian tiger, the largest living cat on Earth. Roughly 500 to 600 survive in this region today. Like the leopard, the tiger depends on these forests. Their territories sometimes overlap. And when food is limited, competition follows. The Siberian tiger is built for this frozen world as well. Larger, heavier, capable of traveling great distances. Encounters between these two predators are uncommon, but not impossible. The leopard suddenly freezes. At the base of a nearby tree, a fresh scent mark. Clear, recent, unmistakable. A territorial signal. The tiger may not be close, but he has been here. The forest feels different now. Still, heavy. The crows continue calling. Each sound seems louder than before. The leopard understands something instinctively. The meal in front of him is valuable, but his life is more valuable. He has survived other winters, walked these ridges before, learned the patterns of this land. Experience has taught him that patience often determines survival. He takes one last look. Then he steps back. Slowly, carefully, without panic. He turns away. Within moments, he disappears into the dense forest. The carcass remains. The wind moves through the trees. In the wild, survival is rarely about dominance alone. It is about awareness, restraint, and timing. Sometimes, the greatest strength is knowing when to walk away. What would you have done in that moment? Would you have stayed a little longer? Or trusted your instincts and left? Share your thoughts in the comments. 4 tiny cheetah cubs, completely alone in the wild. And somewhere nearby, a powerful lion is getting closer. What happens next could decide their survival. Deep in the African savanna, a mother cheetah prepares for one of the most important moments of her life. For 3 long months, she has carried her unborn cubs. Now, the time is almost here. But before they arrive, the mother cheetah must make one critical decision. She needs to find the perfect den, a safe hiding place, far away from wandering lions, curious hyenas, and other powerful animals that roam the endless grasslands. 4 newborn cheetah cubs. Survival is never guaranteed. The wrong location could mean the difference between life and loss. The mother cheetah moves carefully through the tall grass, quietly inspecting every bush, every shadow, every possible hiding place. Finally, she finds it. A thick patch of shrubs, hidden deep within the savanna. The cover is dense, the entrance narrow. To any passing predator, it would look like nothing more than another clump of grass. But for the mother cheetah, this will be home. At least for now. Soon after, the cubs arrive. 4 tiny cheetah cubs are born. They are incredibly small and completely helpless. Their eyes are closed. They cannot walk, they cannot see, and they cannot defend themselves. At this fragile stage, their mother is their entire world. The mother cheetah gently curls her body around them, shielding them from the cool savanna air. Her soft purring fills the quiet den. For the cubs, that sound means warmth, safety, and comfort. But the peaceful moment will not last forever. Raising 4 cubs in the wild is one of the greatest challenges any mother cheetah can face. Even for the mother cheetah, an experienced parent. She has raised cubs before. She understands the dangers waiting outside. And she knows the coming months will test her strength every single day. As the cubs grow, something begins to change. Their scent becomes stronger. To humans, it might seem harmless. But in the wild, scent travels far. And scent attracts attention. The mother cheetah knows larger animals could eventually detect the cubs' presence. So she makes a decision. To protect them, she must move them to a new den. For the cubs, this will be their very first journey. But they are still far too small to walk. So she gently picks them up, one by one, in her mouth. Carefully, she carries each cub through the grass. The journey is slow, quiet. Every step must be cautious, because one mistake could expose the cubs to danger. After several careful trips, all 4 cubs finally reach their new hiding place. Once again, they are safe. For now. But her work never stops. Raising 4 growing cubs requires enormous energy. To keep them healthy, she must hunt. So she quietly leaves the den, stepping out into the vast African savanna. The grassland stretches endlessly in every direction. Finding food here is never easy. Sometimes it can take hours before the right opportunity appears. She scans the horizon. Then, she sees movement. A herd of gazelles. Graceful, fast, and constantly alert. Adult gazelles are powerful runners. Approaching them requires patience, strategy, and perfect timing. She lowers her body into the tall grass. From here, she becomes almost invisible. Her eyes lock onto a young gazelle within the herd. It's slightly smaller, slightly less experienced. The perfect target. But she cannot rush. She must wait. The wind shifts. The herd moves closer. She slowly creeps forward. Closer, closer. Then suddenly, she explodes from the grass. In seconds, she reaches incredible speed. The herd scatters in every direction. Hooves thunder across the savanna. But she stays focused. After a short but intense chase, she secures food for her family. Today, the cubs will eat. Back at the den, the cubs wait. They do not yet understand how dangerous the outside world can be. But danger is always nearby. Hours later, she returns. The cubs rush toward her, squeaking excitedly. They are hungry, but they are also growing stronger. Weeks pass. At 6 weeks old, the cubs have nearly doubled in size. Their eyes are fully open. and their curiosity about the world is growing every day. Now they begin exploring. At first, they stay close to the den. But with each passing day, they grow braver. One cub stands out from the others. The mother cheetah's only daughter. Her name is Luna. And Luna is fearless. One afternoon, while their mother is away hunting, Luna decides to explore. She steps quietly from the bushes, moving a little farther than the others. The tall grass around her is full of mystery. Every sound, every scent, sparks her curiosity. Then suddenly, she notices movement. A small wild rabbit is feeding nearby. Luna freezes. Even though she is young, her hunting instincts begin to awaken. She lowers her body, just like her mother. Slowly, carefully, she moves closer, step by step. But the rabbit is alert. The moment Luna gets too close, it dashes away into the grass. The opportunity disappears. Luna watches it go, before slowly returning to the den. Her first adventure is over, but many more are waiting. Days later, something unexpected happens. A powerful lion begins roaming nearby. The massive animal moves slowly through the grass, following a scent trail. The cubs sense something is wrong. Even the mother cheetah becomes alert. She understands the danger immediately. If the lion discovers the cubs, the situation could become extremely serious. For several tense moments, the lion moves closer. Then it stops, resting beneath a tree. She knows this may be her only chance. Quietly, she gathers the cubs. Without making a sound, she leads them away. Step by step, they disappear into the tall grass. This time, they avoid trouble. But she knows the area is no longer safe. It's time to move again. For the cubs, this becomes their first true journey across the savannah. From now on, they will travel with their mother. No permanent home. No permanent shelter. Only endless grasslands, stretching to the horizon. But the cubs don't mind. Because as long as their mother is nearby, they feel safe. Weeks later, another challenge appears. One morning, thick fog covers the savannah. The cubs have never seen weather like this before. Everything looks different. Everything feels unfamiliar. And in the heavy fog, Luna wanders too far. Suddenly, she cannot see her family. Confused, she begins calling for her mother. But the fog swallows her small voice. The mother cheetah cannot hear her. Unfortunately, someone else can. Not far away, a resting lion lifts its head. The sound has caught its attention. Slowly, the lion begins searching. Luna senses the danger. She runs quickly, disappearing into the tall grass. The thick vegetation hides her small body. The lion searches the area, but finds nothing. Eventually, it moves away. Meanwhile, the mother cheetah searches desperately. She still has 3 cubs beside her, but one is missing. Minutes feel like hours. Then, finally, a faint sound reaches her ears. Luna's voice. She follows the sound through the fog. And at last, mother and daughter reunite. Life on the African savannah is never easy. Every day brings new challenges, new dangers, and new lessons. But with their mother beside them, these young cheetahs still have a fighting chance. If you enjoy real wildlife stories like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more incredible moments from the wild. Because in nature, every day is another story waiting to be discovered. Let us know in the comments what you think about Luna's brave adventure, and tell us which moment in this story surprised you the most. Many wildlife experts say that only a small number of cheetah cubs survive their first year in the wild. Life in the savannah is unpredictable, and young animals must learn quickly if they want to survive. Every hunt, every journey, and every narrow escape becomes part of their training. The cubs will slowly learn how to stalk prey, how to stay hidden from larger predators, and how to move silently through the grasslands. One day, these tiny cubs will grow into some of the fastest animals on Earth. But for now, they still depend completely on their mother's protection and experience. The lessons they learn during these early months will shape their entire future in the wild. If you enjoyed following Luna and her siblings on this journey, share your thoughts in the comments. Your favorite moment, the most surprising part of the story, or even which animal you would like to see next could.